Hello, golden children. Hi. I hope you all are doing amazing. Happy Monday. I did want to come on here and talk to you all about some downloads that I got today, okay? Especially like regarding upgrades. Um, and so I didn't want to let the day go by before I put this video up. It's pretty late here. So the download that I got, so you guys are upgrading, right? And so your telepathically or telepathy is advancing. You just got a boost in your telepathic abilities, a upgrade, okay? And so you may need to, or if you had recently stood outside in the sunlight, because today I was outside, but I was out there for a minute just to look at the sun, but not really, because the sun is very potent here. And so I went and looked, and I just turned back away from it. And as I was going back in the house, and I didn't even look at the sun, I just felt it on me, right? I wanted to feel the sun, because when I came out, it was very like, and I couldn't look at it, and I just turned away from it, and I grabbed something because it was hot. I went back in the house, and then as I am walking towards my kitchen, I see light codes, and the light code looked at like this. It had some other things to it, but this is, it flashed like that. And so when I looked this up, it was like the sign of Leo, the astrological sign of Leo, but in star shape. And so that was something that I seen, and to me that represents upgrades, okay? And so the message that I got last night was about a telepathic upgrade, okay? So this is something, okay? So according to your vibrational frequency, okay, whether it's fear, whether it's abundance, happiness, joy, sadness, shame, okay, that is the energy, the telepathic ether space will be communicating that to you, okay? And so you know how like thoughts are out in the ethers, right? Thoughts are out there. There's nothing you can do about that, right? And whatever you're feeling, I don't know how to say that, like, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example for me. So last night, I got out the bed and I wanted to go to the bathroom, but my ear was making this really strange muffled sound. It does that a lot of times when spirits are around me and they're trying to get a message through to me, but I have some energetic interference. I would hear muffledness. You know how like a muffled conversation, like if someone ever pocket dialed you, right? You can hear the muffledness of the conversation. That's what it was like for me yesterday. So I get up out the bed. It was pretty late. It was like 3 something, because I woke up out of my sleep. It's like 3 something. I went to dig in the drawer because I keep the lights out. And when I dug in the drawer, something flashed in my mind's eye, like something's gonna jump out and bite me. And I said, wow, like, like, why would it do that? Like, I know nothing is in this drawer. Like, why would it do that? Besides, you know, it's dark, right? I didn't understand that. And so as I sat back down to like just fish around in my ear to figure out like what the heck was that, I started remembering a teaching that Ascended Master, I believe, that was with me, who was telling me this teaching. And it was telling me that thoughts are automatically floating around, okay? So according to what your energy is, that is what you will bring to you. And so to me, I understood that was the fear of the unknown, because this week I got some things that is happening, right? It's some things that I need to do in this physical world, and I just don't know the outcome of it. And so honestly, I think this is the lesson for me to let go of the need to know everything and just trust my guides that things will happen exactly the way it needs to happen, right? And so I think that's something that they're trying to tell me about that. Okay, we have justice here, we have the emperor, okay, because I don't know. And so I have the fear, wow, and the Hierophant. I have the fear of the unknown with me, okay, because I don't know what's going to happen. Usually I know every damn thing, but this week I don't know. It's some things that I need to do, and I don't know, what's going to happen. And so I had that fear of the unknown. And so when I went in that drawer, I felt fearful of that, because it was a dark space, right? The lights was out. I didn't know what type of thing could have been in that drawer when I stuck my hand in there. And so I imagined that without even being aware that that was happening, okay? So pay attention to that, okay? Because I had the fear of the unknown. That is my son playing the game, okay? And so, and also about thoughts. Like, thoughts are just coming to you, okay? And it's like maybe a test for you to be this discerning about the thoughts that you pick up, okay? Because they are just there. And you are being telepathically communicated to at this time, okay? And so, yeah, that was another one of the messages that came through. This is something that I had learned about like 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, about thoughts, like telepathic communication. When I finally realized and accepted that this was telepathic communication, I was like, oh, this is speaking to me telepathically. I didn't understand, especially about people energy. And remember, when you meet different people, you're gonna come into their energy before. You're gonna telepathically pick up their energy. I hope this is making sense. Before you meet them, okay? It's gonna feel like someone then took over your thoughts. It's gonna feel like all of a sudden you have a separate second string of thoughts. Yes, separate second, because it's like whatever you are already automatically thinking, something else is gonna come in, and you're gonna be able to become aware of that. Seek help. If those thoughts are telling you to do negative things, to telling you to hurt somebody, to kill somebody, please go seek help, okay? Go and seek help if those thoughts are telling you to hurt people, okay? Or to do anything that you know that will land you behind bars or land you in harm's way or someone else in harm's way. Please go seek help, okay? And so that was one of the things that came through. As far as like upgrades, I saw a vision right after I saw this light code. I was speaking to someone and I saw them. I saw how they were under their spell. So I saw their illusion. I've never seen this before. I've seen in the spirit how their illusion has them covered, or how they are seeing through the eyes of their affliction, okay? And when I said this to the person, I said, whoa, like the way that it came in, I said, oh, you're not seeing, this was more than just psychological, because usually I'm always able to tell a psychological structure that'll help somebody let go of some type of identity. But this person was seeing, allow their affliction. They were seeing life through their affliction. And I tried to explain this to the person. I guess they were not ready, okay? But this is something that you guys are going to be able to see. This is something new for you, okay? You're going to be able to see how you are living from your affliction, how you are living from your illusion, and you're going to be able to see how to get out of it, okay? Because the way I was explaining this to the young lady, she was like, oh, like she knew exactly what I was talking about. And I said, it's already done. Like it was already done. And it was just crazy how it happened, okay? So pay attention to that, okay? We have the Ace of Cups, the Sun card, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, okay? I did see the Tower, but we have Justice, the Emperor, and a Hierophant. So, man, there's a big justice going on that's happening, okay? This is like Saturn's return, okay? So if you're on the right side of that energy, you will be receiving Dharma. But if you are on the opposite side of that energy, you're just going to be learning something over again, okay? Take it as that. Don't take it as, oh my God, I'm going through karma. Something bad is happening. I did something wrong. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Just have to learn some lessons, okay? We all go through that, right? I'm ready to see what the hell is going to happen with me. I don't know. I said it's unknown, right? And so whatever it is, you're going to see how to get out of it, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Your guides are trying to tell you. You're going to see how to get out of it, okay? So you're not in this space, okay? Some type of judgment is being called, okay? So you're going to see how to get out of this energy. The Knight of Cups. Moving forward, emotional. You're going to see how to move forward emotionally, okay? This could be regarding teenage years, okay? And this is the Nine of Cups, right? Let me see. So you're going to see how to get out of that. That was another thing that came up. But there is upgrades going, and I just heard this loud and clear. This upgrade you're undergoing, so whatever this last loop of lesson or whatever that needs to be learned, it's going to help you unlock this ability, okay? More of this ability, okay? It's been presenting itself to you. I'm hearing that loud and clear, but you're going to be able to understand something from a completely different level. You're going to understand how this new ability works for you, because this is definitely an upgrade. Taking action, taking offers, okay? Chivalry, gentleman, affection, charm, attraction, creative, imaginative, okay? Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So you're going to know something. What is this Nine of Cups? You're going through like a very deep transformation, rebirth is happening here. What is the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups spirit. The Chariot. Yeah, take some type of action. You're going to understand. Thank you. How to take some type of action. Thank you for that clarity. Really needed to hear that. Thank you for that. Yeah, Five of Swords to save you from this energy. I think I've mentioned this before, okay? Something that you've manifested, okay? You're going to be able to see how to operate differently, move differently, maneuver, okay? So that you're not in this space, okay? This energy, I don't know what this is. Five of Swords speaks about somebody like, I don't want to say taking things for you, but like behind your back, picking up swords, thinking they're getting away with something sneaky, right? This going to help with that, okay? Someone thinking they're getting away with something, trying to be sneaky, okay, and cause a tower in your life. But those plans are going to be foiled, okay? Look, we have the Magician, the Ten of Cups, okay? Because you're definitely going to be walking away for some bullshit. And Three of Wands, seeing things from a different perspective. And we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And the Strength card. Remember, I was talking about that Leo sign. You could be a Leo rising or a Leo. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so that was some messages that came out. and I just wanted to do some tarot so I can elaborate on it. You are the sun, okay? Your sonship, okay? Sonship, man, sonship in Christ consciousness. You guys are getting downloads from that energy. Christ consciousness is out here, okay? Healing something internally, okay? So that was something that came up. The moon, because today is Monday, your intuition is very on point right now, okay? The magician in the mirror, okay? You guys are very intuitive. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. This is going to be revealed to you, okay? Yin and yang, staying balanced, okay? Archangel Samuel is here helping you at this time also, okay? This could be healing from a broken heart. This energy has been out here a few times now, okay? It could have been giving you anxiety, okay? I feel like you're going to understand how anxiety works. I'm going to be able to heal this. Fourth angel, Archangel Raphael. Yes, that is happening, okay? So what else? Let's see, get some more energy. The world, yeah. Archangel Ariel, second chakra. So sacral chakra, taking your power back, okay? Yeah, you're taking some type of power back, okay? Have patience with yourself at this time. Yeah, the temple path. You are forging a new path, and then we have the angel of strength here. And then we have a contract that's being completed, okay? This feels like a faulty contract. Remember I said somebody trying to get something over on you, trying to bind you to something fake, okay? We have appreciation here. Your angels appreciate the work that you are doing on yourself, staying consistent with yourself at this time. Financial constraints, that shit is being removed from you all. The angel of Lords. You see how that? Look, the Lord is here with y'all, okay? Door to personal healing and happiness is here with you all right now. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have cornucopia, okay? So you're going to be able to get into a space of rest and rejuvenation. And then we have victory, okay? So as I stated before, the angels are helping you. Yeah, you're taking a new journey, a new leap of faith. You're letting go of old attachments. This is something that you manifested, okay? Door to value. And it's going to help you walk away from things that could have hurt you, okay? Things that lied to you, things that tried to trick you, things that tried to put you in illusions, okay? Scales are being balanced at this time, okay? Blossoming abundance. 1808 on my timer. And so this is a little bit of a short message. That was something that needed to come through for you all. Pay attention to your intuition. You know, we always say that around here. You all have caring connections coming in for you at this in the future. Okay, woman holding the heart is coming towards your way. And I saw a man holding the heart. Okay, the sun card is here. Contracts are fulfilled. Whatever you are indecisive on about some type of attachment, that is you're going to see the path clear. Whatever that was that's been holding you back, okay? I said, make sure you get up in the morning, do some qigong, go on YouTube and find some qigong videos that you can watch. I usually watch Yogi Qigong. It's a lady and she does like really basic qigong that'll help the energy flow, okay? So look at her and just do. They real simple to do. They're not too elaborate or anything like that. They're real easy to follow is what I'm trying to say. To move the energy from out of you. Do what you can to eat light, okay? Because there's a lot of change in the air, okay? And you want to get these downloads. Well, you don't want them to be delayed is what Spirit is trying to say, okay? They're going to come through regardless, okay? But they may feel delayed because it has to work its way through your energy centers, right? So that your nervous system, right? So that your nervous system can allow you to, thank you, wow, relax and feel safe to receive the energy, okay? And so we have speak your truth. Duality is here. You have a companionship is coming for you all. Whatever you need to say to somebody, say it. We have make a wish. We have an end of the cycle and companionship. And pay attention to the signs, okay? So as I said, some cycle is ending, okay? And you have a wish. It's been given to you, okay? You saw the justice, right? You saw it, okay? Pay attention. Your intuition is on point. So that was the message. I hope it made sense. I just wanted to come on here and share that with you, share my experience, okay? As I stated before, you're going to be seeing how to get out of some type of illusion. You're going to see how something had been keeping you stuck. You're going to be able to see right through it, and you're going to be able to make the changes that needs to be made to shift this energy, okay? And so until next time, golden children, I love you all so much. Continue to take care of yourself, okay? And when I find out more about whatever I need to find out, you know, I will come on here and teach it to you so that you can stay up to date with, you know, upgrades and activations and things like that. So take care. Bye.